Proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. In terms of our documents, we shall be making a lot of references to Volume 2 of the County Assembly's documents. His affidavit is to be found at page 103 of Volume 2.
Clerk, you may swear in the witness.
I, Geofrey, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I humbly request senators to also turn to our Volume 4A. That is where most of our lectures shall be contained, and I shall be leading the witness towards the specific pages. Mr. Geoffrey Bett, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Kindly state your full names for the record and what you do for a living.
My official names are Geoffrey Bett. I am an ICT specialist. Formerly, I was the Chief Officer, ICT, Gender, Sports and Youth Affairs, the County Government of Kericho.
Thank you. You have... Just a minute. You have alluded to the fact that you are an ICT specialist. Mm-hmm. Kindly be more specific as to your professional qualifications.
I hold Masters in Master of Science in IT, bachelor's degree. I have diploma in computer studies and several other networking related fields. I'm a member of ISACA, the Institute of Information Systems and Audit Association.
Thank you. You've also confirmed that you have worked as a chief officer in Kericho County, correct?
Yes.
When were you employed as a chief officer? And kindly also explain to us the process of your recruitment.
I was employed in the county government of Kericho it was on 13th December 2022 up to 20th July when I left the county government.
Honorable Senators, the letter of employment is contained at page 51 of Volume 4A of the County Assembly's documents. Mr. Bett, I have also seen that you have sworn an affidavit that you've presented before this Senate. Confirm that that is the affidavit contained at page 103 of the Governor's Volume 2.
That's true.
You confirm that is your affidavit? County Assembly's documents, you confirm?
Yes, I confirm.
Do you also stand by the averments and contents of that affidavit?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. I have looked at that affidavit, Mr. Bett, and you have attached a disability card.
Yes, I have a physical disability.
You have a physical disability.
Registered under the National Council for Persons with Disability.
Would you mind sharing the nature of your disability?
I contracted disability at the age of 5 through polio.
Thank you. And you have attached that card. Honorable Senators, that disability card is to be found at page 47 of our volume 2. Volume 4A, sorry. Mr. Bett, you have confirmed that you terminated your contract with the county government of Kericho. But before we get there, tell me about your previous engagement as a professional. Where were you working before you joined Kericho County government? Before I joined Kericho County government, I was employed in the national government, National Treasury, at the year of 2005, where I served as for about 15 years before joining before joining county government. And where was your workstation? My workstation was at Beam House, employed by the National Treasury. Beam House as information. In which city? Beam House in Nairobi, along Arambe Street. Correct. Then it would mean that you had to relocate from Nairobi to Kericho when you got this employment, correct? Yes, after going through the rigorous exercise and competitive process, I was employed and I had to relocate my family to Kericho County, even the schooling of my children. Even the schooling of your children. Thank you. You have made an allegation against the governor, and I'm looking at paragraph 6 of your affidavit contained at page 104 of volume 2, and you have said that on several occasions the governor of Kericho County required you to send him money. Kindly expound on that. On several occasions there was phone calls from the two PAs, and in one occasion from the governor himself. He requested, he asked me to send him some cash, which the proof is there in the Safaricom PESA statement. When you talk about his PAs, kindly give their names. I don't know the exact official names, but we have one Elias Rulite, and another one is known as Rennie. Maybe to refresh your memory, at paragraph 6, you've mentioned a Mr. Robinson Kiplagat. Yes. And Mr. Rennie Kipsang Ngetich. Yes. Are those the PAs you're talking about? Yes. But from the governor himself, has he directly ever asked you to send him money? And if so, where would he expect you to get that money from? He asked me on some occasion to send him money. Yes, I did, and the proof is there. And I don't know where he was expecting me to get the money from, but basically there are several occasions that we could ask, and maybe there's several humiliatory statements that you could use if you fail to. When you talk of humiliatory statements, kindly, for the sake of the senators, what were the nature and terms of the humiliatory statements? I think it's good if we just go to the, that you cannot even afford to send this much. At times, that is being silly. I remember one day when it was in loudspeaker, I had put in loud audio at when my family members were there. Unexpectedly, I caught some communication from him. And even my children and wife can attest to that. They kind of, when I showed that I could not afford to, told me that that is being silly. I've given you this job and you cannot even send this little money. So it was, it affected me. What time of the day was it when he made this request? It was around approximately around 9:30 p.m. or a.m. p.m. Okay. Yeah. So that was family time, I presume. Yeah. Kindly take us through the different transactions where money was requested from you and you sent the governor. Honorable Senators, kindly turn with me to volume 4A at pages 55 to 67, and the first transaction is to be found at page 56. Page 56 of volume 4A of the County Assembly's documents. Honorable Senators, from the top, if you count the 23rd transaction, you will come across a transaction, 23rd and 26th transaction from the top, if you were to count. Mr. Geofrey, tell us what time that was, what transaction was that, and why you had to send money to the number attached therein.
Actually, this was it was in the evening, and I was asked to send the money. It was 30,000, but instead of sending 30,000, I made an error. I sent 3,000. After realizing, I had to resend 27 to make it 30.
Where did you get that money from?
The money was from my savings, and from my savings.
From your savings?
Yeah.
Let's look at the next transaction at page 20, at transaction 26. Tell us what time it was.
Okay. The first one was 20:08 and 24 seconds.
That is at night.
At night.
8:08.
8:08 at night. Mm-hmm. And then another one was 8:09 at night.
To whom were you sending this money? Is it to the PAs or to the governor directly?
To the governor direct.
To the governor direct. Mm-hmm. Who made that request for the two transactions, the 23rd and 26th transaction? Was it the governor or the PA?
The governor.
The governor himself?
Yes.
Was the amount requested related to your work, to your normal duties?
No, it was not related to my normal duties.
But Mr. Geofrey, were you under any obligation to send this money? You could have refused. Why did you have to attach your savings to give the monies to the governor?
I was not under any obligation, but because of the embarrassing statements and the coercing, I had to.
Let's go, Honorable Senators, to page 58, transaction 13. Page 58, transaction 13. There is a transaction there, Mr. Geofrey. Kindly confirm what time it was, what time of the day it was.
The time is 14:12.
14:12?
Yes.
To whom did you send the money?
Not 14:12, it is 12:36, sorry.
12 a.m. or PM? Are you able to confirm?
This one was PM.
Okay. To whom did you send the money? And again, how much did you send?
I sent it to a number that I was directed to, which one of the PS was using, alias Roulette, but when you send money, it is bringing the name Irene Chepkwony.
Irene Chepkwony?
Yeah.
You confirm that that number was attached to one of the PAs? Kindly give us the name of that PA. We had Mr. Robinson Kiplagat and Rennie Kipsang Yetich.
Robinson Kiplagat.
Robinson Kiplagat.
Kiplangat.
Okay. How much did you send?
It's 15,000.
15,000. Again, was that a request for money related to your work as a chief officer?
No.
It was not.
Not at all.
Was it for use, for any official use by the governor, to the best of your knowledge?
I'm not aware, but I don't think so.
You do not think so. Let us go to Honorable Senators, page 59, transaction 16. Again, there's an amount sent to the same Irene Chepkwony. How much was it?
It was 50,000 Kenya shillings.
50,000. What time of the day?
4:20 p.m.
4:20 p.m. Let's go to page 60, transaction 30. And I want you to pause there and tell me what you had to do to raise that money. To whom did you send the money?
To Irene Chepkwony.
Irene Chepkwony,
Yeah.
the same person,
Yeah,
correct?
same person.
How much?
It's 40,000.
40,000. I noted that money that you send has a remark there. What is the remark?
The remark is Fuliza M-Pesa,
Fuliza M-Pesa. What does that mean?
going beyond what you have in your account.
So at that time, did you have enough cash to send to the governor?
Actually, I did enough, but because of the pressure, I had to do that.
You had to borrow to satisfy the governor's request. Thank you. Page 61, transaction 34. Again, how much did you send to the governor?
50,000.
What time of the day?
5:55 p.m.
5:55 p.m. Did you have enough balance in your M-Pesa?
No, I did enough. I had to Fuliza as well.
Page 62, transaction 27. Again, are you able to see that?
Yes.
To whom did you send the money? What time of the day and how much?
To one of the PS Irene, alias Irene Chepkwony. It was at 5:06 p.m.
5:06 p.m. Let's go to page 64. Transaction 6. Page 64, transaction 6. To whom did you send the money and what time of the day, how much?
I sent 40,000 to Ngetich Kipsang,
Who is Ngetich Kipsang?
one of the PS to the governor.
Was that request made by the governor or the PA?
By the governor, and then you are directed on the number that you are supposed to send to.
Thank you. Page 65. Sorry, page 67, transaction 23. How much did you send? What time of the day was it?
It was at 12:27. I sent it to Ngetich Kipsang. It was 2,000.
Thank you. Kindly look at your affidavit at paragraph 6 and give us the numbers, the three numbers that you have stated you'd send money through, and tell us to whom are those numbers registered. At paragraph 6 of the volume 2.
The first number that I sent the money to was 0705-810004. And
To whom is that number registered?
just a minute. That is His Excellency the Governor, Dr. Eric Mutahi.
The second number?
The second number is Robinson Kiblangat.
Give us the number for record purposes.
0706 579 476.
The third number?
0720 122 975.
To whom is that number registered?
Reni Kipsang Ngetich.
Thank you. How much in total, Geofrey, can you tabulate from your M-Pesa statements that you confirm you sent to the governor either directly or through his proxies?
It's approximately 200,000. That is through M-Pesa.
Through M-Pesa, 200,000.
Approximately.
There are instances where you send money through any other mode.
Cash, but they're
cash.
Yeah.
Are you able to approximate how much you sent through, rather you gave through cash?
I can't approximate at this time, but now the cash money were huge than the M-Pesa money.
So the amount you gave in cash was more than the 200,000?
Yeah.
How did you raise that amount? That you gave in cash?
Okay. Initially, it was through savings. Then I went on. At some point, I had to go for loan. At some point, I had to dispose of my property, including the vehicle that I had when I was going to the county government.
You sold your motor vehicle to give proceeds to the governor?
To support, to give the the cash money to meet the demands which were there. And also parcel of land.
You sold your parcel of land?
Yes, not one, actually two.
And all that money you gave to the governor? Is that your testimony before the Senate?
It's not all the money, but the better part of the money.
How would you describe that conduct or the demand from the governor in your own assessment?
I think that is unexpected from a leader of that caliber, and also it's inhuman, especially after maybe from the savings that you are to use for your personal gains, but you end up maybe using it for other for other things.
Thank you, Geoffrey. Let's move on to the next issue. You have, and I want to refer you straight to paragraph 13, which, Honorable Senators, is at page 105. You have made an allegation about the procurement of a revenue management information system.
Yeah, actually, it came in relation with the derogatory remarks that were made by government against me when we had a full meeting between the CCs and the CEOs.
Before we get to the remarks,
yes,
which one came first? Is it the need for a procurement revenue management information system or the remarks?
No, the one which came first was the procurement of revenue management.
Kindly tell us about
information system.
Kindly tell us about this system.
As I joined county government, this revenue management system, which was there before, expired around February, and it was from then that I involved we had several discussions with the governor, His Excellency the Governor, about the acquisition of the new system. And during the first instances, there were some situations whereby people showed interest, and we could have one-on-one discussion with them, not one or twice occasions. But after interrogating, using some technical skills that I could put off some of the people who had interest in doing that. During the process, at some point I was asked to give my personal opinion as a technical expertise. I advised the governor that we can try, one, the in-house development, two, the government-to-government acquisition of system. And that is why early February we went to Kwale to do the benchmarking, because
did the governor heed to your professional opinion, or what was his reaction towards your professional opinion?
During that time when we were in the process of acquiring the system, we were still working in tandem. It was until the remarks that he made against me during the full meeting where we had the CCs and the CEOs, when he called, I gave out my opinion as a technical expertise and a person who understands what is related with
Tell us more about this meeting. Where was this meeting held?
It was held in the boardroom, governor's boardroom.
Who are the attendees of this meeting?
The CECs and the CEOs.
How many CECs in total?
The exact number of the CECs who attended then can be confirmed from the minute, but it was approximately 90%.
90%.
Yeah.
And the chief officers, how many in your approximation?
The exact number can be confirmed again from the minutes, but it was approximately equally the same, 90%.
What was the agenda of this meeting called by the governor?
It was it was related with having the general status of every department, and my department was to mention something related with the acquisition of revenue management system, and I gave out my stand.
When you gave your professional opinion in the presence of the CECs and chief officers, what did the governor tell you? What did the governor say? How did he react?
If I can remember vividly, is that he said, I thought you have physical disability alone. Kumbe, you have mental disability as well.
He said
and Makwiny, it was in the presence of all the staff. It would have been even all the CCs and COs.
How did that make you feel, Geofrey?
I felt, actually, it was too much to me. I felt like I was totally humiliated, because that is a derogatory statement that belittled me, tried to put me down. It affected me psychologically. I felt, because immediately after that I was forced again to go on leave. That is 2 weeks leave, which I signed the form, and to me I was seeing as a blessing, because I was going to rest and internalize the kind of humiliation I got in front of my colleagues. And it was too hard on me.
Thank you, Geofrey and Paule. You said that you were forced to proceed for compulsory leave.
It was not compulsory. I was asked to fill the annual leave, 2 weeks.
Who requested you to do that?
The then county secretary.
The then county secretary. During the period of your leave, what transpired in respect of this procurement, revenue management, the revenue management information system? What happened in respect to its procurement?
The process of procuring revenue management system began. A team was constituted from the technical team. I don't know the details, the other details, but I am aware a team was constituted, and it went on through. There was advertisement, opening of tender, and evaluation of the bidder who was to be given the tender of developing revenue management system.
Did the county government eventually procure this system?
No, it didn't procure, and I think it was the office of procurement, I think, is the one who gave out the guidelines, because the list bidder of the revenue management system was asking for approximately 68 million, and the money which was available was not sufficient. So I think I was kept out of the whole process, but it came out clearly that the revenue specialist, that is the director, advised them that it's against the procurement law to procure something or a project that you don't have sufficient funding.
What is the revenue management system that is in place now at Kericho?
The revenue management information system that is there is it's an online. I mean, it is end-to-end system which was developed in-house by the technical our county staff.
Is that in tandem with your initial professional opinion?
Yes.
Thank you. Why, in your assessment, would the governor of Kericho tell you that I thought you have a problem with your physical disability alone, kumbe you have mental disability as well? Why would the governor make such demeaning statements against a person living with disabilities, in your own understanding and assessment?
I might not be as, okay, I can relate the forceful directive to go on leave and trying to procure the revenue management system, and because it was immediately after the derogatory remarks.
Thank you.
Which?
Okay, maybe we can move on to the next issue because of time. Geoffrey, your initial term as per your letter of employment was for 5 years, correct?
Yes.
What happened to your term of employment?
Initially it was 5 years, but down the line early this year, we were asked to sign. We were asked to sign a performance contract of 3 years.
When you said we were required to do that, who requested? Who made that request?
His Excellency, the Governor.
You have also alluded to, and did you eventually then sign a performance contract reviewing your employment term to 3 years?
Yes. After that, okay. Yes, I later signed, and it was all of us, the CEOs and the CCs.
You have also made an allegation against the governor at paragraph 20 about you being coerced to sign undated resignation letters in advance.
Yes.
When was this done?
It was on 27th March 2024 that we were summoned to the governor's boardroom, and we were instructed of the exercise that was waiting for us, and each CC, it was a pairing of CC and CO. We were to appear in the office of His Excellency the Governor, and we were coerced to sign a resignation letter in front of His Excellency the Governor and the then CE's County Secretary.
Why would the Governor make you sign an undated resignation letter?
We were forced to sign. I don't know the intention, but it was so clear that so that in the event that you fail to adhere to the demands or maybe his wishes, maybe you could just sign, because at that time you've been forced to sign the resignation, but the date was left blank.
Thank you. Eventually, you terminated your contract with the county government of Kericho. What were the reasons for you terminating the contract prematurely?
Towards the end of this last financial year, I was frequently coerced by the then again county secretary, that is Kirui Kipyegon. The first day he told me that there is the communication that I've been given by His Excellency is that you terminate the contract before the end of last financial year. At some point I told him that it's not on what basis, because one, I've not been summoned on any disciplinary issues. Two, to the best of my knowledge, I was delivering my mandate as in relation with the ICT related issues, because not even one day were our data act, neither our systems will act, because to me I was not ready to. Later there was consistent persuasion, finally to even a level when Kibyegon came up to he called me. We met at the shopping center around my place. Later, he dropped me at home. I felt that that was too much intimidation. At some point, I told him, I thought you have the legal background and you know what it means, whatever. But later, we were asked, we were three, the CEOs. We were asked to meet His Excellency the Governor one morning at a venue, ITC, Kericho. The three of us, the two never showed up. I showed up. I met His Excellency the Governor, Kirui Kibiegon Leonard, and the former MP Bureti, who is the current economic advisor to the governor. That is Elias Chaman Buch.
Thank you. So the harassment that led to you terminating the contract, can you directly attribute it to the governor, or it was through other people? I
can fully attribute it to the governor, because himself, the governor, told me that when somebody is no longer interested in working with you, you have to pack and go. So I felt like it was a splash on my face, because I didn't come based on the physical appearance. I came through the competitive process. And also, these are the things that I was, Section 16 of the PWD Act 2025, which is talking about persons with disability have the right to humanity and the right to dignity. And in that dignity, it deserves respect and protection. So I didn't see that, because during the process of 3 years, it was a dark season to me. And also, I was seeing as this happened to me, but I'm sure that there are several other persons with disability who are suffering the same silently. So that is why it's good to speak it out. And I remember at some point I told the then county secretary that the day I'll tell His Excellency, I'll get ill, because it was too much for me. And I just think of, what about those other persons with disability who have been going through the same humiliation, derogatory statements against the Constitution of Kenya, Article 54.
Thank you. So is this part of a healing process for you? Do you feel that it's the beginning of a healing process?
After mentioning this, I think it's part of my healing process.
Thank you.
And only that, yes, I know it is a bitter truth, but maybe I'll request the Senate for the protection. I know I've spoken it plainly from my heart without any other ill motive.
Thank you, Geofrey.
To me and both my family.
Thank you, Geofrey, so much for your testimony, and my apologies on behalf of the people of Kenya for what you went through. That is all for this witness, Madam Speaker, sir. Madam Speaker, sorry, I'm used to Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Council for County Assembly, your time left is 2 hours and 21 minutes. It's displayed there. I think we can now move on to council.